read it, yes. I don't understand too much of it, but I can read it. Bar means bar is a son, and mitzvah is a blessing. So it's a blessed son.
Thank you. Now, Sandy, I was looking through the book that was used during the service, and now the page numbers start with like 753 left to right and go to 1. Now, how does the book read? Does it read left to right or right to left?
Left to right.
What's the scoop on this numbering system?
That's because the alphabet goes left to right. The Hebrew alphabet is read left to right. I mean, the words, Hebrew words are read left to right.
It looks like you're saying right to left to me.
Left to right, the opposite of Latin alphabet or English.
Okay, she's saying right to left. If
The opposite direction.
Okay. Okay, but
That's the reason for the numbering. It's numbered the way you read the script.
okay. Okay, well, I guess I can relate to that. Now, do you read Hebrew? Have you been through bar mitzvah?
Pardon?
Have you been through this ceremony?
No, I don't. No. They get some get lost and stuff, but I didn't.
It's not important for a girl to get bar mitzvah the way it is for a boy to become bar mitzvah.
Then you'd say all the Jewish men are bar mitzvah, but the women aren't. Have you been?
No.
I was reading a little program, and it said that girls at 12. What women or girls would do at 12?
If you take it off the tape, I'll tell you about it.
Was introduce Ruth and Sandy properly. Now, you're from Baltimore, is that right? Okay, Mike came here in the military and's been here ever since, is that right?
Well, not quite. He went back to Baltimore to go to school when he got out of the service. He went to University of Baltimore, and they lived in Baltimore, I think, 3 years. The three of them with Mark. Mark was just a baby. And then when he graduated school, they decided they wanted to move back to Topeka.
Well, I'm sure you miss him, but what college did he graduate from?
University of Baltimore.
Okay, and so you come out and visit periodically, is that right?
Yeah. Yeah, we do. We come up once in a while to see him.
Sandy, now what do you do in Baltimore?
Secretary, critical care.
Sounds kind of critical.
It's a rough job. It is. Not appreciated at all, but it's a living. Secretary.
Are you Mike's older sister?
Pardon me?
Are you Mike's older sister?
No, his youngest sister by 6 years.
Well, I thought Mike was only 24.
Oh, okay.
Well, what do you do for good times in Baltimore?
Well, they have Inner Harbor in Baltimore, which is, it has a lot of different shops and bars there. It's nice.
So you came to Kansas specifically to shop at Macy's, is that true?
No, came to Kansas specifically to be at the bar mitzvah. Incidentally, I'm going to Macy's to do a little shopping there too, but basically we came to celebrate the bar mitzvah.
When are you going home?
Tomorrow morning, Sunday morning.
Okay, well, what good words of wisdom do you have for me?
I'm sure you're wise beyond your years, dear. You don't need any wisdom from me.
Do you have other grandkids?
One. He lives in Alaska.
Okay, what part of Alaska?
Juneau, which is the capital of Alaska.
That means you have another daughter in Alaska?
Another daughter in Alaska. I also have another daughter in Baltimore. She lives there. My oldest daughter lives in Baltimore with her husband. They have no children.
What's your daughter do in Alaska?
Well, she works for the Forestry Service, but her husband is in the Coast Guard. He's a Coast Guardsman. That's the reason they're there. And I hope they'll be transferred soon back to the States.
Do you all plan to ever visit Alaska?
I would like to go to Alaska, but it's very expensive.
How do you mean?
It's like $750 round trip. And that's too much money right now.
Do you know that I have cousins in Alaska that are half Eskimo?
Where in Alaska?
Anchorage. I have a cousin with the same name who looks exactly like me.
How do you know that?
I've seen her picture.
Oh my. Now that's interesting. I don't know who would want to live there permanently, really. Very difficult living. First of all, from what I understand, the weather is rather rough. It's very cold, lots of snow. They also have, in the wintertime, they have very little daylight. And my grandson writes me that he goes to school in the dark, he comes home in the dark for 9 months out of the year. He says it never gets light out there. That's very difficult.
Well, you write back and tell them Kansas has lots of light, okay? What's the population of Baltimore?
A little over a million.
Do you know what the population of Alaska is?
No, I don't, but I venture a guess it's not much more than that for the whole state.
It's less than 500,000.
Is that right? I didn't know that.
And your grandson, I suppose the town he lives in is about 20,000 people?
Yeah, something like that, yes. It's an island surrounded by water, ice mostly.
Okay, well, Sandy, I'm glad you talked our leg off here. We appreciate this interview with Grandma.
Come in.
I don't know, I haven't opened it. Okay. Here, yeah, camera. That'll help.